Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, River Plate have always been considered the uptown club amongst those in the Argentine capital, but the supporters, believe me, are no less passionate or loud. We have already started here. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Kimmich. Oh, that's delightful. And here's De Bruyne. Defending of the desperate variety.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Big chance! Oh, brilliant! Just brilliant!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Oh, that is out of this world. Terrific improvisation and execution.
Just look at that. Can't find the words to describe it, but I feel like I owe him a personal congratulations.
River Plate finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Gullit. Ter Stegen can claim that. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. That has not gone well. Threads one in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. De Bruyne. Gravenberg. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yamal. Yamal on a strong run down the right. And he was alert to it. Gravenberg. Now it's Torres. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Gravenberg. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Kubo. Vinicius Junior. Now the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, important interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Fernando Torres. Davis kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Yamal. Vinicius Junior. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. De Bruyne. Koundé. That is ended up in no man's land.
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 22. Entrará al campo número 23.
Neymar powering forward here. Liverpool are one up and Jamal! He scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and
Can he put it away? It's off target and by quite a way.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Neymar engages and forces him off the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Gullit. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Haaland. De Bruyne. That's been cut out, well played. Shot could be on. Oh, great shapes to shoot! Oh, what? And another try! And he's quick to get it clear again. De Ligt. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Liverpool head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second. He's had a shot! They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Liverpool take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Passing nice and neat. Now it's Gullit. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's De Bruyne. Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. Vinicius Junior. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
River Plate clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Haaland. And that should get the job done. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way.
cantidad de
So
espectadores
we've
de
reached
este
the hour
partido
mark.
fue de 60.179.
Neymar. Yamal. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. River Plate have their third corner.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Played back. And Torres! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 20.
So, third corner of the game.
Número 17. Entran número 10. Messi. Número 8. Se está realizando un cambio.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they've got rid. And he's gone looking for safety. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Rivaldo. Haaland! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's hoisted clear. Gets his pass away. He's had a hit! In for the pieces! Really well taken goal. Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
Yamal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Ferran Torres. And that could set him on his way. Guardiola. Thuram calmly anticipates. Oh, that's well spotted. He could be in here. There's no flag. Chance! And he's following up. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Has a goal!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ferran Torres. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was quick to react. And it's Neymar.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de
Quality
compensación.
ball. Oh, played right into his path. Now it's Hullet. Yamal. Look, that's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
He's gone for goal. Distributed tidily. And that is that. Liverpool played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception. Haaland. Oh, super ball. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Okay, interesting. Now it's Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Back into the middle. Messi! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Messi is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And they're quick to get it back. Rummenigge. Gravenberg makes the interception. Kimmich. Liverpool so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Fernando Torres. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. There's the shot! It's a throw-in. Over to the other side. And it's Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Interesting ball. Chip through. Oh, that's a key interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
De Bruyne. Torres. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Messi. Well, played right into his path. And that's a good ball. Great position. Can he finish? Goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's seen that early. Use the... Haaland! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again in double quick time. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two... And Torres! Czech deals with it effortlessly. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Gravenberg. De Bruyne. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Taken back almost at once. Gravenberg. Now it's Torres. Pinches it off him. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Caught offside that time. Van Dijk. Half-time getting close now. Yamal. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Kimmich. Now Neymar. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Messi. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Que cualquier persona que presente evidentes signos de embriaguez podrá ser expulsada del estadio.
And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Not the most accurate pass. Rummenigge. Now it's Hunnit. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Fernando Torres. Rummenigge chasing after it. Gravenberg. Nice, it's Neymar! Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rummenigge was alert to the post. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance! And in he goes again. And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Hunnit. He's picked his shot at goal! He's looking to set free a runner. Neymar. De Bruyne. And it's Neymar. Gravenberg. Played with finesse. Van Dijk cuts it out. De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Gravenberg.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Messi stood up well to him there. Well read, nice interception. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Can he get it through? Neymar. That is good strength. Neymar's cross. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. He's had it taken off him. Nicely weighted ball. Played back. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's neat. Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18 será reemplazado por Bale.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Good spot, he's seen the run. Pass is just off target. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he was quick to react. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
He's had a hit! Decent enough try.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Guardiola. And Adams. Bullet looking to add to his goal. Roberto Carlos. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Rodri. And that is that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaring. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. And as you can see, we've already started here. De Bruyne, Fernando Torres, well read, and the danger is averted. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Now it's Gravenberg. Gravenberg unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Works it forward. Yamal. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. Guti. Alexander-Arnold. That's a nicely measured pass.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Neymar. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Al Kubasi gets it away. It's run loose here. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run in for the pieces. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
And he's picked out the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kimmich. And here's Vinicius Junior, pinches it off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kimmich.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tries to get it clear. De Bruyne. And here's Torres. Fernando Torres! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And here's Torres. Torres stood his ground strongly. Terrific header! Mendes with the clearance. Vinicius Junior. And he cuts out the supply. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this. And
he's had a shot! Goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
E o gol! Aos 38 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador
camisa 11.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's had it nicked away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Beckenbauer, oh, that's a key interception. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And it's Guti. He's going for goal! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Neymar nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Liverpool leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Kimmich, and that's been intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Gravenberg.
Teremos
Torres.
minuto de acréscimo.
De Bruyne. Now it's De Bruyne. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Liverpool leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 9.
Here we go again then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Nuno Mendes. Pedri. And it's Guti. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, taken with style. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Alexander-Arnold at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Corinthians grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Neymar. Nuno Mendes. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Neymar. Alexander-Arnold.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
62.005 espectadores.
Yamal. Now it's Torres. Lovely feet. Pedri wins the duel this time. Just eases him off the ball. Fernando Torres. And they're quick to get it back. Liverpool finding their part. He's had a hit! They've scored! And they're back in front.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
De Bruyne. Pedri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Adams. And the pass is intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's cut it out.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Fernando Torres. And he's been shifted off it. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is a little undercooked. De Bruyne, distributed tidily. He's found a way through. Climbs up big! And that would have been game, set and match.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 10. Neymar. Camisa 8. Camisa 14.
Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
Camisa 22. Camisa 17. Camisa 11. Camisa 20. Substituição.
And it's Zico.
Corinthians really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Pass somewhat off target. Kubasi moved on forwards. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. That is a brilliant interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Neymar. Van der Vaart makes the interception. 5 minutes left on the clock. Guardiola. I think we're just about done here. And here's Lewandowski.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Bayer deals with it effortlessly. Alexander-Arnold.
Foram indicados 2
We are
minutos de
into
acréscimo.
stoppage time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. Zico. And we're done. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So that's got things underway. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a lovely, neat pass. And they can counter here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, here's someone I really like the look of in Ruben Dias.
Mbappe! Koundé tries to clear. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's been cut out, well played. Marquinhos. Messi. He can run onto that. Gravenberg. No way through. Messi. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. And the finish! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Kimmich. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Ball's gone out of play. Musiala. And it's Guardiola. Messi. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Liverpool, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne gets flagged offside. De Jong. Neymar. It's Neymar! And again the keeper stands strong.
Neymar can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
And here's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. De Jong. Now then, the ball's come loose. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. De Bruyne. Now it's Torres. Nuno Mendes. Gravenberg. Fernando Torres. Beckenbauer. That is good alertness. Now it's Neymar. Messi. And he's managed to get rid. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Marquinhos cuts it out. De Jong.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi. Oh, great Messi! They've scored! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Gravenberg. Neymar. Well read. And the danger is averted. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Has a look and plays it forward.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's found a way through. Good read, needed to be. Musiala with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Musiala.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Referee's given a throw. Ruben Dias. And it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Neymar. Oh, it's Neymar! And that would have been some goal.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Header! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Neymar. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And there is the half-time whistle. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each.
Announcement. with the
Any
father
strong
of a boy
opinions on the
in
first half?
green
That was a
backpack. Kindly
fantastic
contact
45
the
minutes of
nearby
football.
member
I'm
staff.
really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
Liverpool head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. Van Dijk. And now a sudden chance to counter. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kimmich. Neymar. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Quickly taken. Marquinhos. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Neymar. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Musiala. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Guardiola. Musiala. Guardiola. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Kimmich. Torres. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Messi. So what can they make of this? Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi! No mistake! And they're back in front. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from... And Messi! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Spread neatly. De Bruyne. Yamal. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. De Bruyne. It's Kimmich. Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not the most accurate pass. Neymar, he could be in here, and the shot! And it's in! And with that goal comes comfort! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
That has been cut short. Gravenberg. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Great position here. He gets big. Oh, taken with style. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing.
Speculative strike. And he was quick to react.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Real chance! He scores! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Adams. And he's picked out the run.
Added time.
Ruben Dias. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And he's being shifted off it. Gravenberg. Fernando Torres. Oh, that was vital. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How would you summarise... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Torres. Adams calmly anticipates. De Bruyne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Del Piero. And he's intervened well there. And here's Neymar. Fernando Torres. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lobbed in behind. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well played right into his path. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
That's played into space. And it's Del Piero. De Bruyne. Liverpool are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Lam. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And we have the first chance from Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Gravenberg. Koundé. That has ended up in no man's land. Del Piero. Del Piero. Great hit! Goal! Inter!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Del Piero. But he's made sure that's not getting through. Kimmich. Kante does really well to win the ball there. Kimmich. De Bruyne. Gravenberg. De Bruyne. Gets his pass away. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
David Villa. He's had a hit! They've done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's a pretty loose pass. Fernando Torres. Now the finish! And it's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He steps in, and that's the end of that. David Villa. David Villa stood his ground strongly. And he's heaved it away. Referee has just said play on. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Del Piero. De Bruyne. That's a little off target. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Gravenberg. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second.
Torres! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Now it's Messi. Turns and goes back. Great ball, and it shapes to shoot! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength. Shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Van Dijk has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. Gravenberg can get it clear. Spread neatly. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
David Villa! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cambio di giocatori.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Same again, same outcome.
Inter really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
He's played him through.
La fluenza di quest'oggi è di 81
Messi, and
113
Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Kimmich. Now it's Neymar. He's through here. Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Fernando Torres must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
No, that's been intercepted. He won't be happy with that one. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. No, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. That's good vision. And no, that was never going to make it. Neymar. Yamal. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nicely weighted ball. Triol makes the interception. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
David Villa. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good-looking ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And they're quick to great hit! Yes! And they are cruising away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Villa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And it's Neymar. Vardiol. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Conte. And here's Messi. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Kante has got himself a free kick. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
5 minutes left on the clock.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance! Keeper's got his work done.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Oh, strongly challenged there. Schneider on 2 now and looking for 3. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Kimmich. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a sweet ball, that. David Villa. Can he put it away? No mistake. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team...
So that's it. It is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started here. Neymar. Well, they can break here.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Adams cuts it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It's Drogba! He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Played in by... Header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. Yamal gets it away. Mbappe. Messi. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United have their third corner. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Belletti. And it's Zico. He's got away. A lot of space ahead of him. And that would have been some goal.
You can only admire his attitude with the determination he found to get close.
So their fourth corner of the game. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Liverpool are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Mbappe. Zico. Messi. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Played into space out wide. Now it's Grafenberg. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. De Bruyne is there, and he can pick it up. That's beautifully weighted. And now the breakaway.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Kimmich. Aimed beyond the defence. Backward it goes. Great chance! It is a corner. Good chance. Oh, it's terribly wayward. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Roberto Carlos looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Zico. Now it's Hazard. And he was quick to react. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Adams cuts out the pass. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Torres. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. That's played into space. Now it's Drogba. Hazard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne.
3 minutes added time.
Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Zico. He can run onto that. Zico! Zico! Deftly away. Beckenbauer, that's it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
There's the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
De Bruyne. Yamal. Oh, well played, well played.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Ah, he's given it away. He has found a way. He's got the shot away! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gravenberch. Neymar. Oh, no joy this time. Roberto Carlos. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Pass somewhat off target. Drogba. There's the shot! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar. Mbappe. Guardiola.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Drogba. Zico providing an outlet on that flank. He's had a hit! De Bruyne. Oh, good-looking ball. Roberto Carlos. And here's Drogba. Great ball if he can get there. It's Zico! Chooses to go back. And it's Zico. They want to be quick to recover this. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Manchester United really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Zico. Fernando Torres. Zico. Hazard, who's set up one goal so far. And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. And Hazard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Torres. The message is clear, none shall pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal. De Bruyne! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
It's their second corner of the game. Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Lamine Yamal did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, that was vital.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Fernando Torres. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. So, third corner of the game. Chance with a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Liverpool get their fourth corner. Hits one! Yes, it's there! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Kimmich gets a foot in here.
Manchester United certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Neymar. Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now that's well seen too. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Now it's Neymar.
Oh, really well played.
Look at the space here. Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's a key interception. Not the most accurate pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Neymar. And reclaimed it in a try. He's going for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's there to belt it away. It's going to be another throw. And here's Maradona. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Gravenberg, it's a pretty loose pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Guti. Liverpool are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Neymar. And he's lost his man here.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Neymar. Terrific header! That has not gone well. Upamecano. Now De Bruyne. Liverpool finding their passes. Yamal. He's found a way through. Neymar. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Ribéry is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
He's had a shot! Goal! International! And it's International who take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just...
Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Maradona. Approaching the half-hour mark. And it's De Bruyne. Some resolute defending there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Torres. Gravenberg. Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Fernando Torres. He slid in and that... Yamal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Can he put it away? It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's clever. Now it's Torres. And Torres! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Kimmich. Gravenberg. And he's heaved it away. Adams gets across to intercept that. De Bruyne. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when...
Guti! Oh, that's ambitious. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Liverpool head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on its shapes to shoot. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. Adams cuts out the pass. Oh, that is a nice touch. And De Bruyne! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Maradona does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Ribéry. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Adams. Kimmich. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Adams spots it and intercepts. De Bruyne. Now it's Neymar. And he cuts out the supply. And he's managed to get rid. Modric. And he's picked out the run. No, that's been intercepted.
The attendance for this match was
Gravenberg set out 1 goal so far.
29,814.
Well, that's a little loose. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kimmich. Beckenbauer. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Modric. Now it's Ribéry. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Gravenberg. He's got away. Gravenberg. Looking tidy in possession here. Now the hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Guti.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, nicely intercepted. And it's Maradona. Guti. Modric! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number
Maradona
11,
plays it short.
Fernando Torres. Number 7.
And he was alert to it.
Number
Liverpool
18,
are looking to go forward now.
Number 12, Krobenbach.
Iniesta.
Coming on the field. Number 5, Pep Guardiola. Number 23, Cristiano.
There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And they're back on the ball again. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's another throw. And it's been given away. Up he goes! And yes, it's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Terrible error, duly punished. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Dink through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, they could break here. That has ended up in no man's land. Neymar wriggles his way through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Koundé did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Maya. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. That's a shade optimistic. That's going to go a long way. That's that, the end. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. This is a distinctively southern European feeling stadium. The venue right has a goal! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So, a breakthrough already. Hullet, Son Heung-min. It's a goal kick. And he was quick to react. Nedved. Back into the middle. Is there... And Hullet! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Flamengo with the corner. They're first. Nicely weighted ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Neymar. Kimmich. Nedved. And it's Griezmann. And here's Ronaldinho. And that's big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's cause for mild irritation. De Bruyne. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Hullet.
Pretty robust defending.
Gravenberg. Neymar. Defending was strong and firm. Nedved. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Griezmann.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And here's Ronaldinho. De Bruyne. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Kimmich succumbs to the pressure. Son Heung-min is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Nedved. Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. And he's picked out the run. Vieira. Approaching the half-hour mark. And here's Hullet. Can he get it through? Oh, he's been flattened there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And here's Son Heung-min. It's run loose here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kimmich. Upamecano. Gravenberg. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Son Heung-min. And it's Nedved.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Ronaldinho. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's out for a goal kick.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
No, that was never going to make it. Neymar. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Hullet. He has found a way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Neymar and Gravenberg. Griezmann promptly onto that, and that is that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That has been slung wide. Son Heung-min proves just a little bit too strong. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well seen. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Son Heung-min pinches it off him. That's a nicely weighted pass. Fernando Torres. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. Koundé. And it's De Bruyne. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Upamecano. Kimmich. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he finish? In he goes again! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Nedved gets it away. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Torres. Son Heung-min. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Hullet. Liverpool still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Griezmann. De Bruyne kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for the runner. Hullet! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Ter Stegen will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Fantastic save, Ter Stegen!
Público presente na partida de hoje, 60.332 espectadores.
Brilliantly cut out. Neymar. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought...
Yamal! Well, that pass isn't the best. Time and again, they are repelled. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Substituição em campo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 18. Camisa 7. Neymar.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Camisa 17.
It's Bellingham! And he hits the net! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
And very quickly, the substitute made his... And they've done it! Oh, that's not going to count, and we go again.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. He's looking to set free a runner. Chiesa. Nice interception, well timed. That has ended up in no man's land.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
It's a sweet ball, that. Can he latch on to this? And he's intervened well there. And it's Salah. That's a nicely measured pass.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Ferran Torres. Mbappe. Now it's Ferran Torres. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Drogba. That's been cut out, well played. Marquinhos, always onto this. He's found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's managed to get rid. Gravenberg. Real chance here. Messi. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.